So I am thinking now about men and women, as I do sometimes, and I've just watched a film I made many years ago now called On White Sprinters and Female CEOs. And this film basically addresses female claims of being discriminated against in employment. And that is an explanation for why there are fewer women than men running companies or in senior positions or in technical positions. And I was making the case in the film that discrimination was not the reason that women were not in these roles. The reason women were not in the roles was because men were better in the relevant roles. And that's simply the way it is. And to claim discrimination is basically ridiculous and completely unjustified. But women make the claim anyway, and men support women in this claim because men are hobbled by being biologically programmed to support women and assist women wherever possible and in any way possible. Men are hobbled indeed by basically biological programming, which unfairly assists women and discriminates against men. Men essentially compete with each other for female interest. Men want to assist and help women wherever possible. I suppose mainly in the hope of romancing women. Men basically want women to like them, and they want women to be happy as much as possible and wherever possible. So I'm wondering about this, and I'm wondering if there can be any improvement in this situation, such that men do not discriminate against other men and do not unfairly assist women in employment and other areas of society. I'm wondering if this situation can be rectified. Is it possible for men to be fair in their treatment of other men and the treatment of women? Is it possible for men to not unfairly assist women? I suppose in the hope of gaining female interest. That seems to be one of the main reasons. So the biological programming of men is very strong in this regard. So I currently am not sure that men can resist this behavior. Men seem to automatically favor and assist women wherever possible. I'm not sure if men can free themselves from this inclination, this desire to help and assist women wherever possible. And I suppose fundamentally it's in the hope of gaining female interest romantically. It seems basically essential to men to be liked by women. It is very important to men. And so men will behave wherever possible to gain the favor of women And if that means being unfair to men, then so be it. The happiness of women is the number one priority for men in the main. It's hard to see if men can free themselves from this affliction. It's hard to see how men can help themselves. It might be basically the case that it's not possible for men to not unfairly assist women wherever possible, in whatever way is possible. And also men compete with other men strongly. So the two things together, men competing with other men and unfairly supporting women, gives women a very strong advantage in employment in other areas of society as well. So it is a sad situation, but it seems to be permanent. It is difficult to see how men can improve how they view themselves and how they behave. Forgive me for pauses, I'm just thinking as I go. But the film on white supremacists and female CEOs, I think, is probably my most accurate work, my best work, basically. I think it makes the points I wanted to make most clearly. And I have been thinking of doing more video work in this area. I'm just not sure if I can achieve anything. And I don't know if I can surpass this film. I'm very glad, I'm very proud that this film exists. And I wish it had more popularity. I wish men would watch and understand the issues, the severe issues regarding the treatment of men in society. Ideally, want men to appreciate their position in society and the reasons for the position and consequences. I want men to appreciate their position in society, understand why it is the way it is, and I want men to improve their situation. I'm particularly concerned about my son. I really hope I can help him to see the lay of the land. And he has to understand how hard he has to work to manage basically the discrimination against him. It will be hard work, but I do hope I can make progress. I want to help my son very dearly.